Your subconscious projects your reality. That's on the inside. See what I'm saying? So you gotta focus on the inside. If you too focus on what's outside of you, you're giving your power to the false reality. See what I'm saying? That's why it's a must that you pay attention to yourself, find peace within yourself, and so that you can be able to receive the downloads, so that you can be able to receive guidance. See what I'm saying? A lot of people are afraid to sit with themselves. They're afraid to sit in the darkness when we come from the darkness. Without dark, there is no light. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like the whole universe, everything around you comes from darkness. We all take that same process. Just like we were talking about earlier. Like nature takes that process.
So
see what I'm saying? Everything in nature, you plant a seed in the soil, huh?
Tell them.
You plant a seed in the soil. It takes that process.
Let me say one thing before you finish talking. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I told y'all the universal language is telepathy. So telepathy is to speak without speaking. So first of all, my brother right here, Speedy to God, he sent me a message for me to call him. You see? He sent me a message for me to call him. That's how we made this live look. The message wasn't in no text message. We're not talking about no text message. It was telepathically through my brain. So I picked up the phone and I called him. He said, guess what? He said, God, you must have got my message because I just was thinking about you. I said, yeah. I said, that's how the universe works. So then we got on there and then we were talking about the darkness and the light, about how everything starts from the darkness because we come from the dark. We're dark matter energy. And in order to get to the light, you have to go through the darkness. And guess what God said? God was like, well, you're right. He said, just like in nature. He said, if you plant a seed inside of the ground, it's going to be dark up under the ground. But in order for that seed to grow, you're going to have to water it in order for it to get to the light. So with that being said, you got to go through the darkness to get to the light. Go ahead, God. Yeah. Talk to him. Yeah. Talk to him, God.
Everything takes that same process. Everything takes that same process. Everything is a reflection of you. Like, see, like nature goes through trauma and everything. What we would call trauma and stuff, like that's your darkness. We experience that so that we can come up on top. A lot of people like to manipulate themselves into thinking that it's not what it is. So they basically fighting against themselves. See what I'm saying? You got to take things for what they are, accept it for what it is, and overcome it and rise above it. That's the only way. You got to face reality. You got to face the truth. You cannot be lying to yourself. You cannot be lying to yourself. You got to tell yourself the truth because it's to benefit you.